time.
And we're live.
And we're live.
We're doing it live.
Fuck it, we're doing it live. Okay, so you boys have to tell me about this Minecraft scam that you pulled off.
It's not a scam.
It's not a scam?
Not a scam.
I thought that's what you told me.
No, no.
It sounded like a scam to me.
It's a business.
It's a...
Everybody got what they want. Everybody got what they wanted, and they knew what they were getting. So it's not a scam.
It's not completely legitimate either, though. Is it?
We scammed the big corporations, if anything.
Okay, we need to go over this from point one. Okay, from the beginning here.
Yeah.
Because I never even played Minecraft.
Yeah.
So I don't really fully even know.
We'll break it down.
Break it down for you.
I don't know all the details about this, but I need to know the entire story, front to back here.
So if we're gonna start it, we gotta start from the beginning.
Yes, you got to start it from the beginning. So you had a server. What is this?
Yeah.
No, we didn't have. Okay, so we didn't have a server. We were looking for a new Minecraft server to play.
Yeah.
We
And a
found
server
one.
is what exactly?
A server, it's just something that publicly houses a bunch of people, and everyone can join and play together on the same place.
Yes.
And interact with each other.
So when you play on Minecraft, you always play on one specific server.
Yeah.
You always go on a server
Yeah.
and then play in that.
There's a lot of servers, but there's some main ones that you definitely want to join.
Yeah, and the servers that we like to play were called faction servers.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
faction servers, when you create a group, typically your friends, people you trust, because you can get betrayed. So you want people you can trust.
Yeah.
So we created a faction, and we just started playing because we like to play factions. They're competitive.
But you created it? It's your own?
We created it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We named it Problem.
It's a problem.
You named it the problem.
No, we are
Problem.
just no the.
Just Problem.
Just problem server.
Yeah. Just not problem. No server.
No.
Nothing.
Problem faction
Problem faction.
on the
Oh,
server.
So inside that server, we had our own clan per se, and
Yeah.
our clan name was Problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we went out into the wild.
Yeah.
We found a plot of land that we liked. We claimed it, which means we made it so no one else besides our faction can break the blocks inside of it.
Mhm.
Right?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
No one could
okay.
edit it.
Yeah. So only we could build or destroy within the plot that we made.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we just started playing like regular. We started building up our base, getting our farm, so we had some income. And then as I was building our cactus farm, which is just a big box with cactus, and when it grows, it breaks, and then it falls. And then you have a little collection system of hoppers, and hoppers just take the item in and then dump it out the other end.
Yeah.
So you connect a hopper to a chest or whatever,
Okay.
and then you can access the cactus from the chest and then sell it.
So all of this started out by you trying to make cactuses.
Well, yeah.
In a
yeah,
sense,
we
to
were trying
make
to
money.
we were trying to make money in the game
And
by-
automate
Yeah.
it.
and automate it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that we wouldn't have to do anything. We could just stand there, do whatever we wanted in real life. Let the automation system run.
Yeah.
Gather money, get more money to buy our higher value of things in the game.
Yeah.
That's why
yeah.
you're saying that this is a business first.
Yeah.
Because the
No,
the
it was
original
just
intention.
gaming first. This is just
Just
what
gaming.
you do on the game.
This is what you get.
So everybody does this?
Everybody
Everybody tries
does
to make
this.
money, I guess.
Yeah.
Everybody has different farms. We just decided to do cactus because it's once it's done, you don't even have to look at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there a
Just
market
done.
for cactus?
Yes.
There's always a market.
There's always a market
because
for
you can
cactus?
you can
Yeah.
sell it to the server shop, which is in the spawn area. There's always a shop we can sell items.
Yeah.
So you just you take from your farm, you go to the shop, you sell. It's just like a general store on the server
Yeah.
that everyone
okay.
can sell and buy from.
Okay. So the original intention is to make money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just make in-game money.
So in Minecraft has its own economy then, no?
On
Each
the server
server,
that we
yeah.
play on. Yes.
So each server has its own kind of small scale economy or whatever you want to call
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Marketplace, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a marketplace so money is a big factor in Minecraft. Then.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. Definitely on a faction server. Money is what rules.
Oh,
Cash is
well,
king.
of course.
Cash is king.
Just like in real life.
Yeah.
Cash is
Okay,
king.
no, makes sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense. Makes sense. So you want to make some money, and you
Yeah.
need to sell cactuses.
Yeah.
So what's this thing that you make? What is this thing that
So
you did?
okay,
to
yeah.
make
So
cactus?
as I was making the cactus farm, it wasn't even done yet. I was making the collection system, and I was making sure it all worked. I was like, okay, got all the hoppers lined up, all the chests lined up, and I accidentally hooked the hoppers up to the hoppers. So the hopper, instead of connecting to the chest, it was connecting to the hopper beside it. So it wasn't even going into the chest.
Oh,
It was just going into the next hopper, which was a mistake on my part. I didn't realize
okay,
I fucked up.
okay.
But what happened was when items started dropping, they started going through the hoppers, and at the very end, I was like, wait a minute, I only put 10 cactus in here, and there's 20. So I kept trying, and I'm like, what's going on?
You're like, how come there's double the
And then,
amount that I thought there was
and then I
supposed to be?
started throwing other items in to check.
Yeah.
The problem is you needed at least 2 items. It couldn't be one. One wouldn't...
To put in the hopper, original hopper?
Yeah.
Yes.
One wouldn't turn into 2, but 2 would turn into 4. I don't know why.
Could you put more than 2 in at first?
Yeah. You could
But
put
it had
like...
to be minimum 2.
Minimum 2.
Okay.
The more items for... Like, it wasn't like 64 would turn into 128.
Yeah.
It would just make more. We didn't know why. We didn't know what
So then Tyler basically is like, hey, something's going on here.
Yeah,
and it's not right. Something's going on. So then
Something
this is where
fishy's going
where
on.
I was like, okay, something's going on here.
Oh yeah, you need the
And
you need the these.
this
these
is where
are
Tyler
not
basically
twist-offs.
explains the dupe to me. He's like, hey man, I think something fishy's going on. So I'm like, okay, let me try to replicate what's going on. So I put 2 hoppers into each other, and I kind of start messing around with it. I start taking like diamonds, for
So
example.
you put 2 hoppers into each other on purpose.
On purpose this time. So basically, a hopper is sucking an item from the top that falls onto it, and it feeds it into anything that you put it into. Something that can take the item in.
Yeah.
So if a hopper feeds into a hopper, it's just shooting items back at each other, back and forth, back and forth,
Yeah.
back and forth. So from what my understanding is that the server had some sort of lagging issue and wasn't able to compute the speed of what the hoppers was going at.
That's totally what... Yeah.
And it didn't want to
Yeah.
necessarily delete the item, but it doesn't necessarily didn't want to shaft you on the item. So I think what it was is just giving us free items because the server was lagging so much. And
It accidentally created double the amount.
yes.
So is that why you call it duping?
Yes.
Because it duplicates it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where the word
dupe.
dupe comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the dupe.
And
Okay.
basically I started testing out this. I was like, how can I make this better? So
Yeah.
what I did is as the cactus were basically being produced, right? I thought, well, the production of something is what is necessary for this. So I got a bunch of diamonds and I put them up in droppers, is what they're called. And it shoots the item out of it. Almost like it's producing an item.
The dropper?
The dropper.
Yeah.
And it is producing this item in the air and falling onto the hopper, and the hopper is duplicating it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then it goes down into a chest, basically.
What's the chest for? Just so that you can store it there.
Just so I can store more items.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
basically what's happening is that I was like,
got you.
holy shit, this is actually working.
And you're getting double the amount.
And I'm
that
getting
you
double
thought
the
you were
amount.
getting?
It wasn't double. It was just more than what we put in.
Yes.
That's all we knew.
It wasn't
Oh.
double. Sometimes
we
it'd be
knew-
triple. Sometimes it'd be nothing. It was just sometimes when the
Oh.
Yeah,
server
it was...
when the server would lag, it would kind of just duplicate it.
So
Yeah.
it was all dependent on the server glitching.
Yes.
Yeah,
And sometimes it wouldn't glitch the same way every time then.
No.
Yeah, because we found we weren't looking for a massive server. We were looking for like one of those,
Yeah.
smaller,
Yeah.
good community.
Yeah.
Good community. No one would really fuck around
Yeah.
on.
Then you have more. I would assume then you would have more control within that server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
If
can
there's a
rise
smaller.
up easier
So-
on a smaller.
So then this is when we were like, okay, this isn't just a minor thing. We gotta start scaling this up.
There's something
Yeah.
fishy going
There's
on
some
here.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we start scaling up our operation. We start setting up shop a little bit, scaling up our operation, but we want to keep it really undercover, really low key. So anything that we would build during the day, we would destroy at night. So no one could see in our base, no mods could kind of come around.
You would destroy all of these items?
We would destroy our whole operation. Basically almost like, say if you're making like a drug operation, you got your little lab set up.
Yeah.
At the end of that, we made our product, the lab goes down.
yeah,
We
we
cleared
didn't
up.
we didn't want anyone to know how we were doing it.
Yeah, we didn't want
Yeah.
no one figuring this out.
So like overnight, you mean when you
Yeah.
you logged off?
Yeah.
You destroyed everything, so because people can like access this stuff on the server when you're not playing.
Moderators and admins have absolute reign over the server. They basically don't play on the server. They can teleport to you. They can see what you're doing, and you can't really see them. So you want to be very discreet about everything. You don't want to leave any
Yeah.
evidence behind, but you want to keep the items. So you kind of put your items
They're
on
like
accounts.
they're like the police.
The police.
Well,
in
yeah,
a
and
sense.
there's
So
also
you're
a-
evading the authorities at
Yes.
this time.
Yeah,
Yes.
and there's also a chance. It's not just the mods. It's a faction server, so people, if they see a base and like they know that someone's in there, they're gonna try to get in and take our shit.
Other players can steal your shit.
They can't-
correct?
Yes, but they have to like build outside of our territory, our claim that we made, and build like a TNT cannon. To blow, yeah.
To blow up
This
into
is
the
how
base.
it works.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
is why we play it.
I've heard of this.
Yeah, so
Yes.
you build like a cannon, and they
Yeah.
could in a way, it's more complicated than this, but they'd blow a hole in your wall and then get in
Mm-hmm.
and take your shit.
Yeah.
So we didn't want people to
Steal.
blow up our wall, come in, and see this massive fucking warehouse of just nothing but duping items, nothing but this
Yeah.
dupe.
So I'm
Yes.
like, I'm getting tired of just getting 64 diamonds here. I'm getting tired of just making small time money. I'm like,
Yeah.
we gotta make it in the big leagues.
Scale up.
Let's start making some money now.
Yeah.
Because now we need some bankroll to make bankroll, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're re-upping our stock
We
here,
needed
right?
some money
Yeah.
to buy.
So now we're at about, a little bit of cash. And I'm like, well, now I have enough money to buy something that costs a little bit more on the server.
Yeah.
So I start getting
Yeah.
these, I believe it was a chest you could open to
Yeah.
get higher value items. So there's something called a donator rank on the server. And it was like donator plus, member, and it went up to legend. Legend status was the highest status you could obtain on the server. And to be able to get that status, you had to spend $100 or $200,
Something like
an
that, yeah.
absurd amount of real life money onto the server. You have to donate the money to the server.
Real,
Yeah.
Real life money.
Canadian or American dollars.
Yes, real
Yeah.
currency.
Put into the game
Yes.
Yeah.
to get this.
To obtain this status.
Okay.
So I was like, ultimately, I want to get one of those status cards to dupe it. Because that is the end game. That is
that's-
what you
Then
want
you're
to do.
duping real money.
That's the pinnacle.
It's
Then you're not making Minecraft money. You're making real money.
not necessarily, because
Yeah.
it's just the voucher in the game that you get from donating the money. It's not directly correlated to the money. It's just a offer
Yeah.
that the server gives you to keep the server running. Because the server has a lot of fees on the back end. A server in real life, admins, moderators to keep the server running properly to stop people like us.
Are they?
That's why they do it.
Yeah.
Are those people paid in money?
Not
No.
necessarily, but they're definitely
No.
given a status in the game that's overglorified in a
They're
sense.
just motherfuckers that want to be something. So
Yeah.
they become a moderator.
Yeah.
On a server.
Basically. So I
Fucking
start upping it
Yeah.
up. I
They're
go,
like the hall monitors in high school.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's
they
exactly
want
what
a
it
little bit of power. So
That's
they just
exactly
Yeah,
what it
basically.
is. Power.
So I start going
power.
from diamonds to diamond blocks to these chests, and I start duping them, and I start figuring out, well, shit, I'm not just doing it with 2 hoppers anymore. I have 64 hoppers lined up in a huge fucking row now.
Yeah.
And I got tons of droppers, bunch of automation going on, bunch of redstone. Redstone is basically like the wiring like in your house. It's what controls everything, right? So I got all this fucking clocks going on and all this stuff to drop stuff at certain times because I'm realizing, okay, you don't want to just feed these hoppers with a fuck ton of items. You want a little bit of delay. You want it to lag. You want some shit going on here. So I start figuring this out as I'm doing it. And this is when I'm like, okay, this is working, and it's not just working, it's fucking working.
Yeah,
working.
yeah.
We're making a lot of money now. We're scaling up. We need a new base for operations. We need to protect ourselves. Too much is going on.
Yeah.
So we start...
You don't want everything to blow.
No. So
You
we
want to
start...
blow your cover.
No. So we kind of want to have a
Yeah.
ploy, because if you just have a tiny base that's making a fuck ton of money, it's almost like being in the hood and you got fucking just tons of people coming in and out of your house. You're like,
Yeah.
what the hell's going
Something's
on?
going on,
You want to
isn't
live
there?
in the
Yeah,
upscale areas, where parties and shit happen. You know what I mean? So that's
Be
what
low
we do.
key.
Be
yeah.
low key.
You don't want to stand out.
No.
Yeah.
So we kind of set up a base that is more tailored towards our operation, I would say.
Yeah,
And we
yeah,
start
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
figuring out, okay, this is what we want to do. So we start doing this, and as we're doing this, we kind of realize, shit, there's a market for these items in the game. If people are spending real life currency, we can undercut the server, sell basically, let's just say if they want $100,000 in game, and it's $30 on the server, of real life money, fuck, we could sell it for 15 because we're we can make $100,000 in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Like we can make $100,000 like fucking nothing on this server.
It doesn't cost you shit.
Doesn't cost me shit.
Yeah.
So why not sell it for half the price and get everybody's business?
Exactly.
Yeah, but the way we, because the chests that you open, the legend chests that you open, you have a chance of getting there's like a whole list of items you can get from good to bad, but to get one of those chests, you have to. There's part of the game that's like voting. Voting for the server will get you in-game stuff.
Yeah.
So the server has a website.
There's an incentive to vote.
Yes.
There's an event. Yeah.
That's undemocratic. I feel like.
A little bit.
Well,
A
but
little
we
bit.
love it.
And that's the
Everybody
thing.
loves it. If
It's
you
basically
vote-
like a
Yeah.
list on another. So when people
But
type in
there's a material incentive.
A little bit.
to vote.
yes,
100%.
yes,
Oh, okay.
and like you're only allowed to
Big
vote
time.
on these websites once a day. So they want to incentivize on the server to vote for their server, because when you get votes on this server, your server rises in popularity on these Minecraft server lists
Between the other servers.
between the other servers.
Okay.
And then when
Yes.
people go find a server online, they type in Minecraft servers, there's a bunch of websites that have a bunch of lists. You want to be highest on that list because no one wants to scroll. Everyone wants to see the top servers, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Like nobody goes to barely 95% of people don't go to the second page of Amazon.
No.
Yeah.
You wanna be in the front.
They look at all the products on the first page and they just decide everything.
You want to see the top 5 factions and blah blah blah.
So
yeah.
This is when I kind of started taking over and started being like, okay, I need to start finding buyers, and I need to start.
We weren't even here yet, though. We're not even there yet.
No,
because we started duping the keys that we got from voting to use on the chest at spawn.
Yes.
Which has another list of items.
Yeah.
And one of the list of items was a legend crate. So we keep duping these vote keys that we got.
Okay.
And using them at the chest to spawn in spawn, and then we would keep using the keys until we got 2 legend chests.
Yeah.
And once we got 2 legend chests, we were like, okay, now we can dupe the legend chest.
Yes.
And then we started duping the legend
Dupe
chest.
the chest.
Yes.
And the shit that's in the legend chest is stuff that's bought from the online store that the server makes. So when you join the server, they say, here's our store. You can spend money on the store, and we'll give you items in the game.
Okay, are these items that can only be bought with real money, or can you?
Yeah,
get them
you can
in
only
games?
buy it with real money.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can't
Yeah.
even get them in game.
Yeah.
You have to put actual dollars towards this game to get these items.
And like
So-
we were throwing out ranks that are worth like if you spend like $50 on the website,
$50?
we were just burning it in lava. We were just disposing them. There were nothing to us at this point.
Yeah.
$50.
Yeah,
though?
like,
that's
'cause
a lot.
In the legend crate, you could get like maybe a $10 because like when you go on the website, it says like ranks. You click on the ranks, it'll go $300 for Overlord,
Yeah.
$200 for King,
Yeah.
and like all these ranks. When you spend money on them every day, you can do /King, and it'll give you like a daily thing, but like a bunch of good shit, and
Yeah.
it'll also give you the ability to like do things in game.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of them
Cool
will give
symbols
you like
and stuff like.
it's just a bunch of like cosmetic.
The more
plus-
you donate, the more you're gonna get back every day, basically.
Yeah.
It is the general outcome of what's happening.
Yeah. So with the legend chests, we were gonna dupe them and keep opening them until we got the top ticket $300.
Rank.
I can't remember what the highest one was.
I think it was Legend. I believe
think
it was called Legend.
and it was like maybe 200.
It was ridiculous.
200.
It was like they had it on sale on their website for like $300. Original rank was like $500.
Stupid.
So
Stupid.
So this
Stupid
was
amount.
on sale for real money
Yes.
for $300.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we were like, we need to get those tickets, and then we need to get 2 of those tickets and start duping those.
And it showed the possibility and percentages of getting that item from the chest, and I believe it was like 1%. Like because it's almost like roulette.
Yeah.
Every time you open up this chest, you had a possibility of getting a reward.
Yeah.
We realized that percentage margin was not true. It was falsified. The server was not
Really?
showing. We were duping these items like candy, like going to
Like
bulk farm,
hotcakes.
scooping it. We were fucking duping these things like all day long and opening them up all day long.
And you were never getting this top rank.
We were never getting this rank. We
so
realized
it was not actually 1%.
no way it was
You did
1%.
over
Yeah.
100. You did
Yeah.
over 100.
I don't even know.
Tens
how
of
many.
thousands. We had like
Oh,
3-4
really?
people. Like we're talking a lot of crates were
We
open.
were all just opening them. That's all we
Because
were
we
doing.
wanted this rank so we could dupe it, and that is the ultimate thing you want on this server.
Fucking, you could still make so hypothetically here,
Yeah.
if you were to obtain this rank out of
Yeah.
this box, you could sell it for real money
Yeah,
You could,
Yeah, you could.
and make real money from Minecraft.
You'd have to find a buyer. though.
and
yes.
Yeah.
so
But
I guess
hypothetically, if there was somebody
this
that
kind of
wanted
leads us to the next
It does, yeah,
next
yeah,
section
yeah.
of where basically I started advertising in chat, looking for in-game money, looking for whatever. I kind of was being discreet because a lot of moderators, the chat is global. Everyone could see it. It's kind of a little chat in the bottom left hand of your screen,
I
and
understand.
anyone can see it on the server. So I'm advertising.
like Discord kind of thing.
Kind of. Like, in the bottom left-hand corner, I'm advertising, hey, you looking for in-game currency, wanting to spend a little real-life money, kind of being the street, but kind of explain what I want? Message me in-game. Private message me.
Yeah.
Almost like a DM on Instagram. DM me on Instagram. But I wasn't using Instagram. DM me in the game.
And this message was public.
That message was public, but then everyone messaging me was not public.
Oh, yeah. You're private.
So now
yeah,
some
there's like
people
a
are...
slash message, and then only that person.
So
can
now
see
some people are hitting
Yeah.
me up like, hey, what can you offer me? And I'm like, well, more or less not what can I offer you, what do you want?
Yeah, what do
Because
you
I can
want?
dupe anything. I can dupe anything. I can get anything in this
It's
server.
not what I can get.
Yeah.
I can get anything. It's
Yeah.
what you fucking want.
Yeah, it's what you want necessarily.
Yeah.
So we start getting a little bit of money in a game where it's kids playing, $5-10 a go. So I start selling some items. And I start getting $10 US. Real life
really?
currency. Real life currency.
Yeah, but
Really?
people were
Yeah.
hesitant though.
People were very hesitant.
Because we would say selling items for cheap. That's all
Yeah.
we'd say.
Okay,
and then,
that's
and then,
sketchy.
And then
Yeah.
you would see selling items for cheap, and then it would go up in the list, and then eventually,
Yeah.
because in the chat box, it's people are constantly messaging.
Yeah.
So like as you message, it gets bumped up, and then eventually off screen.
Yes.
So you have
So-
to like keep saying it for people to notice, and then someone will message you, "What do you got?" Or we'd say
Yeah.
selling creeper spawners, which
Yeah.
are like a high value item,
Yeah.
and we'd say
Okay.
for cheap.
Yeah.
For
And then-
So people, it really strikes up business.
That's
People
so
are wondering.
scammy though. The for cheap
Yeah.
part.
Because
Yeah.
we don't want to say for real money, because then if any of the moderators or the helpers of the server see that, they're gonna know that we're trying to do that. Because you're not allowed to sell items in the game for real money.
Only the server's allowed to do it.
Only the servers.
Because you're undercutting them. They don't want. They
Yeah.
don't want any.
If
Funny
the
business
server
going on with the
knows you're
business.
It's like
undercutting
the
them-
government. They want the cut.
Yeah.
Well, they don't
Yeah.
even want a cut. They don't want you selling it at all.
No,
I guess
they don't.
Yeah.
They really don't.
They want all the business just for them. If there's going to be a real money transaction, it's going to be through them, not through anybody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
So if they know you're doing that, they're just gonna ban you.
Yeah.
Just-
So we had to be discreet about
And
it.
these moderators and the people that are overwatching this server, they have the authority to just ban someone.
Yeah, slash
And-
ban and then space your name.
And you're not allowed.
And you're
you're not
gone.
allowed to connect to
And
the
you're
server
gone.
anymore.
Is this
Yeah.
so they can do like a temporary ban and a permanent ban?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they can do like a minute ban if they want.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Just to fuck with you. But-
Yeah. Yeah. If they want to, they have
If they
absolute
want.
reign. They have
Yeah.
absolute reign. Absolute
Absolute
power.
power.
and they don't have to report to nobody.
No.
No.
Bastards.
I know.
Bastards.
I know.
No wonder they're power hungry
Fucking
people.
fascists.
So
man.
this is the thing. So we start realizing this. I'm making $10, $25. Other people.
$25.
So now other people in our faction are realizing, well, shit. There's some money to be made, and Zach and Tyler here. We're making all the money.
Hold on. First of all, okay, a couple of questions here about the circumstances. When was this? How old were you guys when this started?
Probably 18.
Yeah, something
High
like
school.
that.
High school.
This was
High
high
I was
school.
in high school.
High school.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
18 years old, and
Yeah.
you started. When you first started doing this, Tyler started doing it first, and then it was just you two.
Yes, just us.
It was just you two at first.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't just. We had two other friends that we created this faction with, because
Yeah.
we wanted them just for extra manpower.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
when you the more people you have in your faction, the more land that you can claim as yours.
Oh,
Makes you
So-
harder to raid.
Yeah.
Makes you harder to get your loot.
so you can only claim so much land
Yes.
Yeah, because
as
the
an
more
individual.
yeah, like imagine if your base is like here, and you can only claim like this circle around you.
Yeah.
So everyone that wants to raid you has to build their cannon like outside the circle. So the more people you have, the bigger you can make that circle. So they have to go further away,
Oh.
Yeah.
and that just makes it harder
Yeah,
to
it
get
makes
at
it
your
harder.
stuff.
More
Okay.
it costs a lot more TNT in the game.
Yeah.
Explosives to
Yeah.
shoot that other explosive to hit your
Yeah.
base.
Yeah.
I see.
So we were playing with them, but they weren't playing that much. But then they caught on that we were selling items for real money.
So you two and two other dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Names
yeah.
excluded.
Names excluded.
They're the-
Drop the names.
They're
Drop
the
names.
Rastas. The
The
Rastas,
Rastas is
man.
what we wanna
The
call them.
Rastas,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I don't even.
And
get it.
they were basically us, but just from the USA.
Yeah, we have never met them.
We've never
but
met them.
but
Oh,
We
you
played.
didn't know these guys?
No.
Yeah, we met them on another server.
Yeah.
And we were friends with them, and then we just started
And they
playing
were
Minecraft together.
They were like us. They wanted to opportunize on something that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can make
yeah.
money off of.
Yeah.
And they were like us. So we go to bed.
Oh, I
We
thought-
go to bed at night. And we kind of let them in on the secrets. Hey, this
Yeah.
is what's going on. Hey, this is what's going on. We wake up the next morning.
Yeah.
We start realizing that they're selling the items.
Yeah.
Bastard.
And the thing was, is we basically told them, hey, you got to give us a cut of whatever you make.
Yeah.
They weren't telling us they were selling anything. Oh, we didn't do good that night. We didn't sell
Yeah.
anything.
Oh.
And we started figuring out that they were making money.
Oh.
So now our business is we're getting undercut. So maybe when we're already undercutting the server, we're selling 100,000 in game for $15. They're like, oh, we'll sell 100,000 for 10.
Yeah.
So now we're like, fuck.
Bastards, your business partners are undercutting you.
Yeah, they're
yeah,
undercutting
yeah.
us.
On your own business
Yeah.
plan.
Yes, yes.
No.
So now it's a grimy business. Now it's like
Now we're fighting each other.
now we're fighting each other.
No.
Now we're like, okay, we gotta set a standard here. But now it's like whoever can put stuff in chat faster and get more buyers is
Yeah.
the one that's going to make the money.
We were just fighting over people willing to buy.
Yeah.
That's all we were
Oh,
doing.
yeah.
So
The customers are
once
cutting
we
it out.
started realizing this, we started realizing that the heat score of us is going up. There's a lot of people selling money in the game and a lot of people buying it. People are wondering, because there's a overall ranking system in the game of how strong and how much money your faction has, your clan has, and there's a ranking system.
Yeah, this is what we didn't.
And it showed.
You didn't take this into account?
We didn't really take this into account.
We were not thinking about this when we started. We were just chasing the money.
Yeah.
Chasing the money.
And like, basically, it's a calculation of everything in your claimed territory. And we didn't really realize this. We're duplicating items all day, leaving them in the chest. We didn't realize that, like, these 3 factions, or these 3 clans that all amalgamated to make one big clan, we were way past them. So we were like, fuck, all we have is chests in our area. We got nothing. This is like a shanty shack, and there's just like fucking gold-plated walls.
Yeah,
they're like, what the fuck's going on here?
No, it was like a dirt hut that we were in.
Yeah,
but we had like millions of dollars more than anybody else had.
Yeah, and they're like, what's going on? So we basically are like, okay,
how did you get this money?
So we're like, we gotta make it look legit. So we start putting spawners up from the roof.
Yeah.
We start making it look like we're actually playing the server.
Yeah.
To just a cover, basically.
Yeah.
We start trying to make shit look legit.
Yeah, because a normal rich person base would have there's these things
rooms and like chest rooms and like fancy. It would look nice. You know what I mean?
And how would a normal person get rich in this game anyway?
A normal person would get rich by making a cactus farm. Which was what we started with.
A legit cactus farm.
Legit.
Yeah,
it wasn't being duplicated, you know.
Exactly.
You know, due to a glitch.
Yeah, but but
that would take a lot longer.
Yeah, so when we were going and opening the legend chests, we had a chance of getting the big item. But every time we didn't get the big item, at first we just started throwing it on the ground, but then we figured out it was just quicker to put it and store it.
Yeah.
So we would store it inside of our base. So we were just like
faster.
So we just had a massive room full of chests full of shit that we didn't want. But it was like so much money, but we just didn't want
the shit that we thought was pennies was actually $100 bills, and we didn't care.
Yeah,
we didn't care because it was worthless. All we wanted was that
going.
end game. We wanted that end game amount.
Yeah.
But what we didn't realize, and Zach already said this, is that all the items have like a face value, and when it's inside a chest in your base in your territory, it like it just puts the number in your bank account for the faction. So the faction has a bank account. It's not money, but it's like assets. So all your assets get converted to a money, and you can check everyone's asset money just by typing /bal top. So bal top will show the top 10. Yeah. It'll show the top 10 richest assets in people.
Yeah.
So the top faction...
F-top.
Yeah, F-top.
Because there's bal top of personal people, the richest accounts, and then there's F-top, which is the richest clans.
Yeah, because you can...
Yes.
Yeah, you can... Like, I could check his bank account, which is like how much money he has.
So all that money is... all that information is public.
Yes.
Yeah.
To the people that are in the server.
Yes.
Yeah, and then people are always chasing for like number 1. So we didn't realize it, but like the number 1...
They want to be the fucking Elon Musk of the server.
Yeah. So the number 1 was like a 1-person faction, and it was just like funneled by the 3 top factions, like the 3 richest. They threw all their money to one person just to get that number 1 spot.
Yeah.
And through 2 weeks of playing on the server, we had like tripled this top faction. And we didn't even realize we were there.
We didn't realize. So we didn't realize how poor everyone else was, but we didn't realize how rich we were.
Yeah.
And like it was crazy because like it's like almost like Elon Musk having 150 billion, and then Joe Schmo out of nowhere that doesn't own SpaceX or anything has $450 billion, and it's like, what the fuck is going on?
How did he get all this money?
We were the Mexican cartel.
We were the cartel.
Fucking server.
Yeah. And it's
Pablo
like,
Escobar.
So we started realizing heat scores up, stuff's going on. We need to know. We need to get out of this. We need to make our money quick. We need to get the fuck out of this game.
Yeah. Now we knew that people were catching on.
People were catching on
because as we were typing in chat saying selling items for cheap, people were saying these guys are duping.
Yeah.
What? They knew.
They were catching on.
People were catching on. How did you guys get... Because when you check Bal Top, it'll show the faction name, and people were just... they were checking our faction information, and it was like created 2 weeks ago. And the next one was like created months ago.
Yeah.
So they had so much more hours and playtime.
And you had like how many times more money?
Exponential.
It was at least triple.
At least triple.
Like say, I think they had like 10 mil. We
basically started realizing this, and we were just deleting the items. Items that were worth exorbitant amount of money. Deleting them.
Yeah.
because we just needed to get our heat score down. We just needed to lay low.
Yeah.
But the thing was,
Too
is
much attention.
too much money was being made. Like, we're talking, we don't even know how much the other guys made, but we at this time probably made only, it wasn't like an absorbent amount of money, maybe $60, $70 US.
I think it made 100. Wasn't it? It was 150.
About.
Yeah.
Did you guys cash this out into actual money?
PayPal.
Yes, PayPal.
PayPal? You
Yeah.
guys actually
Yeah.
cashed
So,
out
so
this
when,
money?
when we would advertise selling items for cheap, someone would message us. We'd say, okay, meet me here.
Mhm.
So we'd meet in this little shady corner of the world.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, okay, I want to buy this. They'd be like, okay, we're selling
Like
this.
a drug deal.
Yeah.
Basically like a drug deal.
And they'd say, how much do you want? We'd be like, we want $20. Yeah.
Hold on. Where did we leave off here?
We left off.
You're in the shady corner.
You're in the
shady
shady corner,
corner.
and you're selling items
We're selling
to
items.
people in game.
We
Yes.
found a buyer.
Yeah.
So-
you found buyers in the
So
game.
somebody messaged us saying,
Yeah.
hey, what are you selling? We said, we'll sell whatever you want. And they told us what they wanted. We said, okay, meet us. Well, no, but before we even met, we discussed that we want real money, not
Yeah.
in-game money. We want you to send us real money on PayPal. Now, the
But-
problem was, though...
That's
we were
sketchy.
very vague with our advertisements.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had to let them know in the private message because you can't publicly say we want real money because then the
Yeah.
mods will just ban you.
Yeah.
So, but like it's so we weren't worried about people reporting us to the moderators that we're selling real money because people don't give a fuck. People don't
Yeah.
care. They just
Yeah.
want to carry on with their farming
Yeah.
and their shit.
You have to be a real snitch to tell
Yeah.
the mods about
Yeah.
someone selling stuff for real money.
And
Wouldn't be
then-
the first time, though.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
be the first time.
That's true.
But so once we found a buyer.
Can I get another one?
Oh fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
So we'd find a buyer, right? And then we tell them that we want real money. A lot of the time, they would basically try to back out or say, fuck that, I don't want to spend real money. So we became salesmen, man.
Yeah.
We were salesmen.
You have
at
to
this
convince
point.
Because, like, the thing
We
is,
have to
like,
be
we're like,
like-
fuck that. And then it's like, why would you spend fucking 80 hours in game? I'll just, $20. What's 15? Make a little bit of money.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, I can get it for $15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it you $15.
Yeah,
And then, they're like,
yeah.
then it's like, well, let me ask my parents. And it's like,
How old are these people you're selling?
Yeah.
to?
not that
yeah.
we weren't any older, but we were
Yeah.
just more opportunistic and a little
Yeah.
bit more, maybe, to say intelligent in a sense of Minecraft logic.
We felt intelligent.
Yeah, we felt
Well,
intelligent.
you feel like you're
On a
We were.
scale of like real world intelligence, we're so low on the scale. But like in Minecraft intelligence, we're quite intelligent about Minecraft
We
stuff.
kept up.
You want to
we
make
kept
a
up.
dollar,
we
Yeah.
want to make a dollar.
and these kids are still and they're still in kindergarten here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously
Mentally, not
Mentally.
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like people thought we were just scamming. People thought,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna send them the money,
Yes.
and they're just gonna leave and they're not gonna talk to me.
And
yeah.
So
'Cause
we had to persuade them to
Yeah.
give us the money.
And
Yeah.
what was really helping us was we were Bal top, which our greatest
Yeah.
flaw was our greatest asset in a sense.
True, yeah.
Because now
Yeah.
it's like we're not just Joe
True,
Schmo off
yeah,
the street.
Yeah,
We're
Yeah.
fucking we're big timers now.
Yeah.
We're number one.
We're the richest on
Yeah.
the server. We're the richest.
So it's like,
motherfuckers,
who else
yeah.
would have the money to be selling?
Yes.
Us.
So
Yeah.
from the perspective of the buyer,
Yeah.
they're
We're the cartel. We got it. Well, you don't gotta guess if we can give you the money. It's we're more or less risking our
yeah.
stuff.
You know what we forgot to mention is people when people were realizing we were on Bal top and thinking we were duping. People were also messaging us, being like, "How did you get so much money?"
Yeah.
And then we were like, "Wait, what do we tell them?"
Yeah.
What do we
You just
tell
ignore them?
Well, no, we wouldn't ignore them. We would be like, we would actually describe to them how to make money.
Yeah.
If you were to do it
Because we knew how
regularly-
to do it legitimately.
Yeah,
We've
knew
been
how to
doing
do
it for years.
We've been playing this shit.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is all we did on Minecraft. We were
Yeah.
good at it.
Yeah.
But we
so
just
like we had such a
we
good
took a different
alibi.
path.
We had like our stories were in tune. No, there wasn't any discrepancies in between our stories because we both knew how to make money legitimately. So
Yeah.
no one was doubting our legitimacy because we knew it from front to back to front. Like no one could break apart our story because we knew how to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we weren't doing it. We were just telling people that we were
Yeah,
doing it.
That's what you were telling people.
Yeah.
Because we were telling.
But then, as I was saying, when we were sold to people, like we ended up using our biggest problem to
Yeah.
convince people that like, no, we do have these items to give you.
Yes,
Yeah.
because from the buyer's perspective, they're looking at you, and you being the richest people in the
Yeah.
whole server,
Yeah.
makes you seem like a legit person to
Yeah,
buy
like
from.
they definitely have these items.
Yeah.
And there's this way to when you would go up to a player, normally like you could just take the item and throw it, and it would like go onto the ground. But I think was there a trading window?
There was a trade window.
There was a trade window, so you could like engage in a trade.
A private trade.
Yeah, private trade. So like what that means
Okay.
is that like somebody couldn't run by as we're doing this and pick up the item as I threw it on the ground for this one person. It would just go directly to their inventory.
Which is really advantageous for us because people that were just watching us didn't know what we were doing in the shady corner.
Yeah.
It's almost like a drug deal that, like, you know when you do a handshake and you kind of, like that?
There's a $100 bill in somebody's palm or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And no one knows what the fuck's going on. You're just, what's up, bro? That's what we were doing.
And we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Third interjection, but we're here.
We are fucking amateurs.
Yeah.
Okay. We're talking about the interaction between you guys and your buyers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, you need to convince them that you guys are legitimate sellers of these legitimate items,
'cause
and
they're
you're
gonna-
not going to scam them.
Because they're gonna,
Yeah.
we want them to pay us real money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking for real
Which
dollars.
in terms of gaming is a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot of people play, they don't want to spend a dime.
Yeah.
Of
And
course.
and they pride themselves on it. And they
Yeah.
shit on others that spend money. They're like, I didn't spend a dime.
Because
But-
that bridges the gap between gameplay, the fantasy
Yeah.
in the gameplay, and real life.
It's almost
Yeah.
like if you're doing steroids. You got an advantage over other
Yeah,
people.
it's
Like what the
exactly-
fuck? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You got something that I don't, and it's like you're spending all this money doing all this extra stuff. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
It's like, I did it naturally.
Yeah,
you're doing
I did it naturally. I actually hit that home run on off all my training. You know.
That game,
Yeah,
yeah.
So we have to get their heart pumping. We have to get them into this, right?
Yeah.
So we give them a little free thing, right? We give them a free creeper spawner. You know what I mean? Here you go. Here's the first little bit. We kind of take the risk of giving them a little bit of product so that they'll get it. Almost like when you
But the creeper spawner is absolutely nothing to you because
Peanuts.
you have
It's
so much
nothing
money.
to
Peanuts.
us, but in game, some people will save for like a week. Like they will farm.
Yeah.
They will let their cactus farm run for a week, and then they can afford a creeper spawner.
Really?
And we had hundreds of
If
them.
not thousands.
If not thousands, yeah.
We
So-
were throwing them into something that just lava that just instantly destroys them.
Just
because
destroyed.
we were,
64, because you can only stack an item 64 times in the game.
Yeah.
That's just how the game worked. You can only get a maximum stack of 64. So we were just 64 in the lava, 64 in the lava.
Yeah,
just nothing.
Yeah.
We weren't even. It wasn't even phasing us.
we were running out of wood to
What?
make chests to store this stuff.
Yeah.
So we just started throwing it out.
So in a sense, it's almost
That's
like
so bad.
when someone cuts open a brick, it takes a little bit of the cocaine out, you take a little bump, and it's like, oh fuck, this is good shit. We had some validity.
They give you a free bump.
Free
to
little
test,
bump.
to test the product.
And everyone's like,
before
fuck.
you buy the whole key.
Yeah, that's some good shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Before
Yeah.
you buy fucking 10 kilos of this shit, let me make sure it's
Give
not
you a
fucking
bump.
just laxative or something. You know what I mean?
It's not just fucking baby powder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're buying real shit.
So once we would do that, heart starts pumping. They're like, holy fuck, like I can actually get 10 creeper spawners. I better send this PayPal money before this guy stops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm getting
Yeah.
this for such a good deal. Because on the website, 10 creeper spawners was like, fuck it, $80. We're
Yeah.
selling them for fucking 10, 20.
Yeah.
Like, it was nothing. It was nothing to us. It was literally nothing to us. It was
Yeah.
just, we turn off the computer, it's gone. It doesn't matter to us. We want that real life money, do shit with it.
I think at this point though, we were selling them for super cheap and like
Yeah.
doing those bumps because our other friends, the Rostas,
Yeah.
were undercutting us.
Yeah.
So we
Fucking those goddamn
Rostas.
bastards.
So because we were trying to offload all of our shit as fast as we could,
Yeah.
before people caught on.
We're trying to get rid of our products before the feds bust us.
yeah.
That's what's going
You
on.
don't want to be caught on the freeway
Yeah.
with freaking 10 kilos.
So
of
we're-
Colombian Bam Bam in our
yeah,
trunk.
yeah.
We don't want to get caught. We don't want to get caught.
You want to sell it as fast as possible.
Yeah, we want to get rid of that product.
So we're giving free bumps to everybody.
So basically,
Everybody.
the great advantageous part of basically us having that, as we explained, is basically that we have a lot of validity to ourselves, and we have a lot. Well, we're the Colombians. Well, like, you know what I mean? No one's questioning if we can get the product. So we start doing these private trades on the server,
Yeah.
and no one's really seeing what's going on, which is really advantageous to us. And this is when I think, a lot of money's being made, and people start figuring out like that are a little bit more intelligent on the server and with the Minecraft stuff. We know they're duping.
Yeah.
We know there's something up.
So hold on. So other people know what duping is? Like,
Yes.
is duping?
Everybody that plays video games knows what duping
Yes.
is.
Oh, really?
Everybody.
But not everybody's able to like pull it off.
Well, because it's something that's found by accident. Some people
Yes.
know what to look for,
Yeah.
and they know how to exploit, and they will play just to exploit.
And it's also you can only do it because of a glitch, kind of.
Yes.
In,
You can
in the
only
coding.
you can
of the
only
game.
do it because of a lack of effort.
Yes,
basically.
and this is where basically like we stopped playing the game for fun, and we were like, fuck the game. We're making
Yeah,
money.
as soon as
We're
we
done
found
playing the
dupe,
game.
the gaming stopped and the business started.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is when basically people started inquiring us, hey, I'll pay you $20 to figure out how to do this. We're like, fuck you. We're making $20 like nothing. Fuck you. $30,
Yeah, people
$40,
were, people were
$50.
asking us to show them how to do the dupe.
So
Because some
just
people
randos.
knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
So
just
basically, one
randoms,
guy
yeah.
basically came to us and was like, hey, I'd like to talk to you on like what would be a Skype call or,
Yeah,
or
we
like
invited
some
him to
sort
the
of
team
call.
speak.
Like
He was a team speaker,
a
right?
team seat.
Yeah,
And he's
yeah,
like, hey,
yeah.
I'd like to personally talk to you guys. Like,
Yeah.
I know what's going on. I know what you're doing. I want it. And I
Yeah,
don't just
you
want
want
in.
in.
I want to know what you're doing. And I'm going to pay you guys to pay. To know what's going on.
Really?
So
Did he threaten you guys?
he couldn't threaten us. Like it was like it's like threatening the cartel. Like we got all the guns, we got everything. You can't threaten us. Like whatever. You can go
But he
tell.
could just threaten the town.
I mean, he
Yeah.
could have, but if he did,
Everyone was threatening us.
if it's either it was one of those things where if you can't have it, then nobody can.
Nobody.
But
Yeah.
he didn't want the nobody can. He wanted.
He
it.
wanted part of the
wanted
money.
Yeah.
it. Because I'm pretty sure we sold items to this guy in the first place.
A little bit, and he kind of was like, "How the fuck can you just come up with these items like nothing? We're just
Yeah,
pulling it
yeah.
out of our ass. Like
This
we're
guy was like,
yeah, like what do you want? Like it wasn't what do you have? Is what do you want? And then we could just
Yeah.
we could just with our duplication glitch get wherever the fuck. We already had a stockpile of items of what we knew what people would kind of want.
Yeah.
And we were just like, okay, what do people kind of want?
Yeah.
We were throwing these items in lava, destroying them.
Yeah.
So selling them for $20-$30, even if we were making $5, $3, $2, $1, didn't matter to us.
Better
Yeah.
than zero.
Better than zero. And basically this guy inquired information to us and we were like, well, the heat score is really high. Our competitors are our own people that we thought we could trust are undercutting us. We're coming to the demise of ourselves here. And we
Yes.
kind of realized that. We realized that like this wasn't going to last for much longer on the server. The admins were going to get, the feds were going to get.
And it was,
Yeah,
it was
there's
hard
no-
to find people to
Yeah.
buy it too.
Yeah.
It was people don't want to buy.
People don't want to spend real life money, and people don't
Yeah.
have that money to spend on a video
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
So this guy came to us and he's like, hey, I got $90, $100 US. A lot of money for people that aren't making any money, not playing the game.
Yeah.
Just for pixels that are nothing, that we're throwing in the lava.
yeah.
And you disconnect, there's nothing. You can't take, like, it's done. So this
Yeah.
guy starts basically, we start, hey, you know, this is how you kind of do it.
You start explaining the process of duping to this guy?
After
We
he
showed
paid
him.
us.
Yeah, after he paid us.
We-
So he paid you money? How
So
much money?
basically, we got PayPal'd, I think $110, $120
Yeah.
US to my PayPal account. And it
Really?
didn't bounce. It went through, it was sitting in the account, and I was like,
US dollars.
US dollars.
Wow.
Not
Yeah.
that much, but $120 US for doing basically nothing.
when you're in high school,
When you're
and
in high
fucking
school.
Don't have a-
playing Minecraft,
don't have a
man.
job. Yeah,
Don't have a
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
And this is the thing, the conversion rate was fucked at that point. We're in Canada now. We're making $150, $160, and I'm splitting it with him. So,
Yeah.
That was
because
the
we're
deal,
we're
yeah.
business
Yeah.
partners. We're
We're
business
business
partners.
Yeah, 50-50.
Yeah, we're 50-50.
50-50.
So we're
Yeah.
like, okay, let's
Okay.
do it. So basically, this guy sends it through, and we're kind of like, holy fuck, he actually sent the money.
Yeah, we were gassed.
So,
up.
Wow.
so we're
That's
like,
a big
okay.
deal.
So we're like, okay. So
Yeah.
we basically hop on what would be something that shows our screen. And we're like, okay, here's our setup. This
Yeah.
is how you do it.
And
This
you're
is how-
showing you're showing this guy how you did all
We're,
of
we're
this.
showing him the Walter White fucking formulation of how he makes the blue crystal meth.
You're not selling the meth, you're selling the chemical formula to the
Yeah,
meth.
we're showing him how to make the product.
Didn't
Yes.
we build it in the world and show them?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Just to prove that we were on the server and that it worked.
So the reason, first of all, the reason that you guys are selling this guy all of this information is because you figured there's no way in hell that you're going to get away with this
Yeah.
for long enough for it to be actually profitable.
Yeah.
So you
And-
figured
yeah.
you're gonna get busted.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
no way to
because-
continue these operations without
Yeah.
getting busted.
Yeah, because people were calling us out in public chat.
Oh.
It was like it was getting just to the point where it was like there's too much heat on us right now.
Like, all
and
these
even
rich
if we
guys,
try to
yeah.
make some sort of
Yeah.
story up or something, they're gonna come to our base and we're gonna be it's like fucking the mafia. They got wiretaps, they're following the cars.
Yeah.
It's done. There's no way to actually legitimately
Yeah.
sell this anymore.
Yeah,
They're on to
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
People are on to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we kinda show this guy how to do it.
Yeah,
And
after he paid us.
after he paid us, mind you that. We made
Yeah.
sure the money went through. We made sure the money was in
Which
the
is a
account.
big gamble on this guy's part.
And the
Oh,
and the
huge,
best part
yeah.
was is even if PayPal tried to fuck us, we got the money off of PayPal. And
Yeah.
this is the thing. My name's fucking Hugo Suarez on PayPal. It wasn't even my real name. I got everything off of PayPal. It's in the bank account. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Hugo Suarez got that 120
Hugo
bucks.
Sanchez, Yahoo.com. He ain't nobody.
Even
He
PayPal
ain't
can't get this money
nobody.
back from me. It's
Yeah.
gone. This
It's-
money's gone. It's in my bank account. It's in between the fucking MasterCard company and fucking PayPal even. I wasn't losing this money.
That's fucking
Yeah,
perfect.
because on PayPal you can still do chargebacks.
Yeah, you can do chargeback.
You can do a chargeback on PayPal.
I've never used PayPal.
It's
But
basically
that's
like an
fine.
illegitimacy, basically saying that I didn't receive my product for what I paid. I want a chargeback. I want my money back.
Yeah.
That wasn't even happening. Even if I went into the negatives on PayPal, didn't matter. I was gone. I'm on a VPN. PayPal ain't knowing who the fuck I am.
Yes.
So
Yes. Legit.
we go through all the process. I split up the money. I get it in my bank account. I give Tyler whatever money in real life. I have some cash in my wallet. Whatever. I give him the money, and
Yeah.
everything's sound.
Breaking it.
Everything's sound. Everything's sound from that point basically.
Yeah.
And we log in one day because we sold the scam, but
We want to keep selling.
we want to keep selling. We
Yeah,
want to keep
until we
we
can.
know it's not over.
Yeah.
So we
Try to
log
make as
in
much
one day,
cash before you go to jail.
This is when we realize Tyler logs in one morning. User has been banned. We're like, fuck.
No, that's a little later. Before that, when I logged in and it was just like a fucking field. I was like, where am I? I was like, this isn't where I logged out. And then I checked and I was like, wait a minute. This is our territory. Where's our base? Our base was gone.
Our base of operations is
Yeah,
gone.
because we built our
Flattened.
we built our base in just a flat field, like a plains biome is what it's called. It's just
Yeah.
grass. It's just flat grass.
Yeah.
And we had this massive base with all this shit inside. And one day we logged in and it was just gone.
It was basically
Just
they did
gone.
what was called a rollback. So basically,
Was it a rollback?
Just like Walmart.
No, it wasn't a rollback.
not like Walmart. It was a roll. It was a rollback.
I don't think it was a rollback.
It was. It was a map rollback is what it was.
Oh, a
But
map
not,
rollback.
Not for the entire.
I gotta
server.
take a fucking piss right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Okay.
No, but I thought they just world edited it out.
Okay, we've been
Yeah.
recording the whole time. Thank fuck.
Okay.
Wasn't it just a world edit?
So we gotta wait. Are we gonna edit this out?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Or
Wasn't it
not.
just a world edit though?
It
I
was.
swore it was just a world edit, but what?
I'm thinking it was a world edit rollback is what it was because
was that?
because the land looked too legitimate of what Minecraft would look like.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's what the weird part was.
Yeah,
right?
it was like the land went back to what it was normally was. Our base was
Was
gone,
it like
all our
that, though?
walls was gone. Yeah. Yeah, they somehow knew how to do a rollback of that territory somehow. Or at least they did it good enough to where we couldn't tell.
And honestly, I can't quite remember how it looked.
Yeah. It
But
looked legitimate. It was an ocean or something.
Yeah.
So, I guess at that point, they had rolled back what we had done. And we were kind of like, shit.
Yeah, basically, all we know, how they did it didn't matter. Our shit was gone.
Yeah. They kicked in the door on the crack then, and the house got busted.
Yeah.
That's what had happened.
Hold on. Back up a fucking second.
Okay. Where were we?
Okay, I need one more fucking beer here. Wait, did you guys get to the point? By the time I set it up to take a
Yeah.
piss, you didn't get to the point where they had busted you.
Not really.
Well,
No.
we kind of, yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
So
We
basically,
touched
the
on that.
rollback is they basically let's just say
Okay.
you know when you have a house and you got the flat piece of land, and you build the house on top of that piece of land.
Of course.
They removed our house, and all that's left is what was there before.
Yeah.
That
Just
is
the land.
just the land.
Which is nothing.
Nothing. It's like all our stuff is gone. All our spawners are gone. All our loot's gone. all
Well,
our chests are gone.
yeah.
Everything that we had built.
All that was
is
in there,
gone.
it was just a big box with a bunch of storage places
Yeah.
to keep our duped items.
Yeah.
And then a massive row of hoppers that we were using to dupe the items. That's all it was. It
okay.
wasn't a real base.
So between the last time you guys
Yeah.
logged in and then that time that you logged in, the mods had basically went into your whole base.
Realized that we were fucking around because it
Yeah.
was super obvious.
Yeah.
Because once it got to that point, we weren't taking our stuff down every night. We had
Yeah.
this massive operation.
We
were
got
just like-
greedy. We got greedy.
We got
And-
greedy.
and-
You got
and
greedy.
We didn't just want to take down the crack shack every day. We were like, fuck it, just leave it up.
Yeah.
And we're getting
Fuck
greedy.
it, fuck
We're getting
it.
greedy.
And getting lazy.
Greedy and lazy.
Greedy and
Greedy
lazy.
and lazy.
What happens to everyone? What happens to everyone?
Yeah.
Because it started as just this little like it was like 10 blocks
Yeah.
of like items that all we had to do was place it and mine it every day. But then we made it into like 100 blocks.
Yeah.
We're like, who the fuck is gonna mine?
And
that
we were
up?
like, they're not even on to us.
Yeah.
Like, fuck all these people making accusations in the chat.
Yeah.
They're nobodies. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
said fuck it, fuck it. It was a fuck it moment. Yeah.
Fuck it kind of moment. And basically at that point we were like, well, shit. So we're like, well, they're on to us, whatever. Let's kind of just try to make something out of it.
Yeah.
So we kind of just started building a little 10-block place again. And I think this is about when we got...
After they busted you. That you
After they kinda
tried
busted
to build it again.
Yeah, we tried to do it again. And I think we got banned. this point.
We got banned like as we were building it. We were just like, oh,
Yeah.
well, that's it.
That's it. So then we tried to hop on alternative accounts, is what they're called. They're called
Yeah.
alts, to be
Yeah.
short.
Everyone that plays Minecraft
Yeah.
has an alt.
So basically, when you
Yeah,
purchase
right.
Well, not everybody, but a lot of people.
when you
A lot of
purchase an
people.
account from Mojang, is the creator of Minecraft, Mojang, you get an account, and it costs
Yeah.
whatever set amount of money. That account has basically some sort of address to it. When they ban that account, they only ban that address. So I have
Yeah.
another account I can connect to the server on.
And your old account is not connected to your main account in any way.
Maybe by an IP address, but if they're smart enough, they would ban the IP address, but they weren't.
Yeah.
Mods can ban IP addresses.
They
have
can.
They have access
They
to your
can.
IP address.
Yeah,
They
the
really
mod-
can.
If they want, they can ban your fucking computer.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
Really?
They just banned our in-game guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that this guy couldn't come back.
Yeah.
But I had this guy behind me just waiting to fucking roll in.
Yeah.
And then we
Fuck.
logged in, and I think we tried to... I can't remember if we tried... Did we try to do the dupe again and it was patched?
We tried to do the dupe, and I think it wasn't really working the way it was. We realized that the item that we were using to dupe wasn't even accessible in the game anymore. Droppers is what it was called. We couldn't really use droppers anymore. So we were trying to just make the dupe work, but it wasn't working anymore. And that's when we realized that the dupe had been patched.
Yeah.
Like they had gone into the software, like the coding of the
Yeah.
game,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
recoded it so that this glitch did not happen.
Yeah.
I think it's called like bucket crash or some
Some sort of patch.
yeah.
And this is basically the total dismantle of our dupe. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't work
Oh,
anymore.
no.
The base was gone. The dupe didn't work.
The gig is up.
Yeah, the gig was up.
Stick is up.
And then we
Oh,
even
fuck.
tried since we had like a pretty major success in our terms of success.
That sounds like mostly a success.
yeah,
Anyway.
Yeah.
We tried the dupe on other servers. Like we tried maybe like 5 to 10 different
Yeah.
servers.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't working. And
It
we're
was
like,
basically the
wow.
flaw of the server being lazy and being such a cash grab, which we finally had to realize by opening up all the chests, selling it to people. We had to realize that this server didn't really care about the economy of their server or the experience. They were just there to collect the fucking dollars off of all the little kids.
Every server ever basically.
We weren't any much older. We weren't like kids in a sense. We were children ourselves. But like they were just there to collect whatever money they could get and shut down the server whenever they wanted to. Whenever it didn't become beneficial for them, they were, and this is why we felt that like we didn't really care about what was happening on this server. We were like, fuck it. If they're fucking over everyone, we're fucking over everyone. But in
Yeah.
a sense,
I mean, we just saw money and we started going. We
it's almost like instead of like,
Started going.
I'm not gonna kick in somebody's door, I'm gonna go steal from Walmart. That was our
Yeah.
justification of morality in that
Yeah.
sense. We were gonna help the people like a Robin Hood, steal from the rich, give it to the poor. That's what we were doing. We were giving it to
Yeah.
people for a way lesser cost, and we were like, this is what's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So after we tried it on all those servers, I think we just took a break from Minecraft.
Yeah,
yeah.
And then we went back to the server we duped on
Yeah.
on our alts.
Yeah.
On our alt account. So we were able to log in and not be banned. We weren't
Yeah.
banned on our alts, and we logged in and it was a fresh server.
Oh really?
Yeah,
They
it was
redid
like-
everything.
They fucking closed everything and they
he
restarted
had
it.
ruined the economy
Yeah.
of this server because
You basically inflated all the dollars.
Because
We
like any
made
rapper,
everything, yeah.
any rich superstar, you go to the club, you make it rain, right? We were like, We want some glorification here. We want to make it rain in the street. We want the drip. We want the jewelry. We want the recognition that we deserve.
That's right, but you guys are like the U.S. government when they just print $100 billion in cash. And just like everything becomes worth nothing because everybody already has so much of this valuable shit that it's not even valuable anymore.
So we were going to spawn and just like drop party at spawn, fucking everyone show up. Everyone come to this club, we're making it rain tonight. So like we were just fucking just dropping. We were just here you go, peasants, here you go. What we were deleting, we were just giving it up.
But we had stash spots because when we after we got banned on our mains and they deleted our base, before we started going to other servers, we had like stash spots around our area that we knew that we were going to keep valuable items in case we got banned.
Almost like Pablo Escobar burying his money.
He buried his cash.
To make a real life analogy.
Yeah, so since the dupe didn't work anymore, we knew this wasn't a future thing anymore.
Yeah.
So we went to spawn, we said drop party, and we said dropping all these items, and people showed up in fucking swarms, dude.
Because they knew we were number one.
Holy fucking free shit.
And you just started giving away shit.
We started dropping, in terms of the store, we probably dropped like thousands of dollars worth of in-store stuff.
Real life money to make a point. Thousands of dollars of real life money that people would have to donate to get these items in the game.
Yeah.
You can't take the items in the game and make them real life money unless you're selling them to somebody else and getting the money on PayPal.
Yeah.
But to get these items in the game, you have to spend real life money sometimes.
To
get that advantage. So we're fucking throwing out $100 bills just like boom, 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 boom. You want them like fucking Oprah.
Yeah.
We're just giving it out. You want a car, he gets a car. We don't give a fuck anymore.
And you had already been busted at this point.
Yeah.
We were busted.
So you knew that you couldn't legitimately sell them anymore.
So we just wanted to see the demise of the server.
Well, we could have sold them, but it would have been like
it's over. We knew it was over.
It was basically over at this point.
The gigs.
Yeah. And I remember when we were finding buyers, we were giving them so many bumps of cocaine. Like if they were hesitant, we'd be like, "How about we give you this and then you pay us?" And then we'll give you this, and if you pay us, we'll give you the $100 item.
The big item.
So here's a couple of $5 items, but if you pay us some money, we'll give you a couple $100 items.
It's getting to the point where these kids are gonna OD in a sense, metaphorically.
Yeah.
So it got to the point where we had to give so much to get so little, and we didn't have much left, and we couldn't dupe it because they patched it. So we were just like, fuck it, let's just give it away. We're already done. We've done what we've done.
The money's been made.
The money's over.
So let's get out. We'll find a new Minecraft.
What do you think we made off of it? In the end, everything closed.
I think it was $250.
$250, maybe $300. I mean, even if we this is the thing, we were being undercut by our competitors,
by your two original business partners. And who were these guys anyway?
The
Rastas, Brevin and Brandon. We're gonna name them.
I swear,
fucking name drop.
Yeah.
I logged in at like 5 a.m. after falling asleep at like 3 p.m. the last day. Woke up at 5 a.m. Saw these motherfuckers advertising in chat. I'm like, you sons of bitches.
You fuckers.
You sons of bitches. And then
how dare they?
And then we called them out, but since we're all friends, we laughed about it.
Yeah.
But then we knew it was on.
It was on.
It was just a race for the last
friendly competition.
Yeah. And it was a race for the last penny.
Yeah, and that's kind of just where it ended. You know, the dupe wasn't duplicated. Like, you couldn't duplicate the dupe on any other servers.
Yeah.
Because every other server had kind of foreseen this kind of stuff happening, and it didn't work. It just didn't work.
Yeah, after some searching, I realized this dupe was posted on YouTube like multiple times.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like, it was like a known thing.
Yeah.
But we weren't people that would go on Minecraft servers looking to dupe. We just played and found it.
Yeah.
But this, like the one that we found, it was so common on YouTube that most servers had it fixed. Mm-hmm. It was like a very easy fix thing.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this wasn't like a 1 in a million kind of like...
No.
Yeah, no. We just happened to log on to a server.
We just figured it out on our own. Like it's almost like when you find an artist before he's big. You know what I mean? You're kind of just like...
It's like you guys basically found a money printing machine.
Yeah.
Printed all the fucking money in the known economy and just destroyed the economy.
Yeah, and then basically like some other guys in Bulgaria found the same machine and they're like, "Oh yeah, we done this 10 years ago."
And you're trying to sell your product, and basically they're just trying to sell their product for less.
Yeah,
so the product becomes worthless.
Somehow we made money off of something that we found that had already been created, in a sense.
Yeah.
We weren't pioneers of nothing. We stumbled across something that had already been created, and we've opportunized on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but creeper spawners on the server used to be like 500k a pop. They were being sold for like 20k.
Like
People were getting rid of them for 20k because there were so many on the server.
I guess this is the point
Everybody had fucking creeper.
So the server realized that like
it's basically supply and demand, and when you've got like unlimited supply,
we had unlimited supply.
The price goes to nothing.
The demand was nothing. Yeah,
it was over. The server basically had stated that like our economy had been ruined. They made a fucking public announcement. We're fucked. We gotta reset this bitch.
Everybody knew it.
They went to a total reset of the server. They just said it from the start.
Did they make a public message to everybody that
right on their forum? Like it like names undisclosed.
But everybody knew.
Everyone knew these motherfuckers fucked up the server. We were the problem, and we were named problem.
That was our name on every server. It was
because we were the problem.
Because on other servers we would just talk shit to people in chat.
Yeah.
People hated us.
Yeah. But hey, you got to stir the pot. You know what I mean? Someone's got to do it.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it was about.
Fuck.
And I guess that's kind of just the end of the story, I guess.
That's the end of that story.
That's the end of the story.
You know what the best part of this whole like skizzity scam situation is that you didn't actually screw over any individual person.
No.
You didn't screw anybody over.
We helped them in a sense. We were the Robin Hoods.
You sold them good stuff.
Yeah.
Except you screwed over the servers in general.
Yeah, the people that were screwing everyone else over. We just realized that and we helped out the poor.
Okay.
But in a way, we fucked everybody over.
Yeah, because
we ruined the whole economy.
We ruined the economy, but I mean...
Hey, couple of questions. How long did this? What period of time did this whole entire story take place in?
I want to say it was like a month.
I want to say 3 weeks to a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a short time. Like
not long at all.
That was a hot month then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fast paced.
Yeah.
I like that work environment.
Yeah.
That was a good work environment.
Yeah.
Get in, get that money, and get out.
But the crazy thing is, like, you are going to bed thinking, like, fuck, there's money to be made. Like, there's somebody online right now. And, like, the thing is in the chat, it'd be like, so-and-so had donated $80 to the server. And we're like, fuck, that's money we could have had that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when you basically go back into your house off the street corner and you see someone buying drugs off somebody else. You're like, motherfucker.
Lost sales.
That's my sale right there. And the thing was, it wasn't just that we were losing sales. It was that, like, I could have given it to this guy for cheaper. And it was kind of like, fuck, not only did we lose money, this guy, we could have definitely gotten a customer off this that would have been hooked. Because there was people that were spending way too much money on the server to be getting items. And we were like, man, we want this connection. We want this guy
like
to just
kids that have money.
Yeah.
That have parents that have too much money to like
give stolen credit cards. Kids stealing the credit cards.
Parents' credit cards, people that just shouldn't have this money are just donating money just no.
Grandma's gift cards. Don't
Christmas
cares.
money, birthday money.
Yeah, but those are all people that are more willing to pay and know that they're going to get it than trust some fucking guy on the server.
Yeah.
True.
So, and like the thing is, we felt like we were morality-wise doing the right thing. Because we were like, man, these kids are getting scammed. And like they were buying these chests that we were opening to get this legend rank. Because they're like, oh man, like I'd love to have this rank. You know what I mean? And they were buying these chests and they were selling them on the website for like $1.50, $2 a pop. We were printing these things like it was going out of fashion. You know what I mean? Like we had thousands, tens of thousands of these chests, and we were opening them up and realizing that like they are not being truthful about these percentage rates. Like these kids are being scammed into buying this stuff, hoping to get this rank, and we knew the backside of it. The Snowdens, we knew what was going on. You know what I mean?
You got to look behind the curtains.
Yeah, we knew what was going on, and we knew that it was illegitimate.
Yeah, because we were going for those top dollar ranks, but we just never found them.
Yeah.
Like, we had opened thousands.
In a sense,
we never found them.
We made nothing in the real world, but in a sense of Minecraft, it was like, we made some pretty damn good money, I'd say. Like, no one else out there was making that click $300 US off of Minecraft. It wasn't really unheard of.
The most important thing, we were having fun.
Yeah, we had fun.
We were having fun.
Yeah.
What was your net worth on the server, and what was that net worth like compared to like
honestly
the other top guys?
We were looking like
it was to the point where whatever we wanted that net worth to be, That's what it was. It wasn't about what we, like, oh, I hope I can get to this. No. We were burning items to keep our net worth at a legitimate level.
Yeah, we were trying to get rid of our net worth.
You were trying to lose it to seem legitimate still.
Yeah, because once we realized, because I don't know, we were so consumed by the money.
Yeah.
We forgot, because there's Battle Top on like all servers. Like everybody has it. It's like a known thing that you can check the balance of the factions.
Yeah.
But we just weren't thinking about it. And then when we checked it, we realized we were fucked.
We're like, this is super sketchy.
Like, I think the
rich.
top faction had around 10 mil, and that was like 3 people pooling their money to one.
I gotta use it. I gotta go.
And we were at like 30, 40, 50 mil, I'm pretty sure.
You guys had a net worth of like 50 million, and the next person
Yeah.
had a net worth
So
of like 10.
on Baltop, as we were talking about, the clan balance overall, we had such a balance that was like so much above everyone else that like we weren't even in a competition anymore. There wasn't a race. The like 3 clans had amalgamated such a fund that was like, let's just say 50 million. We were at 150 million. We were burning our money so we wouldn't get any higher up on that score because it was so illegitimate. Like we were so high up that we were just trying to make it seem legitimate, and the gig was up. Like people just knew. They were so far above everyone that like
you had so much money that you were burning your money.
Yeah.
So it didn't look like you had too much.
Quite literally.
You didn't want to be too sketchy.
We were, for Minecraft terms, we were burning our items in lava. Yeah.
Getting rid of it.
We weren't even dropping it on the ground and letting it just despawn. We were just like, that takes too long. Yeah. We're just gonna burn it in lava, get it gone.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like where it ended.
That's where it fucking ended, I guess.
There's no more to the story. Like, that's just where it legitimately ended. We made our money, we burnt our items, we got caught, like anyone else, when you get too greedy, and...
You went in, you busted open the doors, you frickin' scammed your way to the absolute top.
Yeah.
You frickin' took all the money there was in the whole economy.
This was on, as we were talking about these Minecraft server lists, this was number 1 or 2. Like, this wasn't
the server?
The server.
This was a decently...
This wasn't just Joe Schmo's server that had 20 people playing on it. This was like 600 players, 700 players on this server. Like, a lot of people were taking this server very seriously.
Really?
We crashed the economy to a point where they had to reset the server because we had ruined it so much.
Yeah.
You ruined the server.
Yeah. Which is crazy because this server had been running actively for, let's just say, we didn't really know how long, from 6 to 10 months the server had been running.
Yeah,
just normally, just people were donating money. We, in a matter of 1 month span, ruined the economy, made our money, did a glitch, duplicated everything. Like, we had just done so much to the server that these owners were like, holy fuck, this server's done. Yeah. This map, they call it a map, and basically it's a world seed for Minecraft terms. A world seed, basically, this map starts and you create it and everything's normal. It's a Minecraft world for Minecraft players.
Yeah.
And everyone builds their bases and everything. It had gone so much down the shitter that they just had to just get rid of that one and start a new world.
Yeah, because if they caught on to it early, they could have just done a rollback.
Yeah.
Which is when they just like roll back what everybody did to before the shit happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it had been so long that people would have lost so much time.
And they didn't know where to start. They didn't know where we had started because it was going for a month long. They didn't know who was legitimate and who was illegitimate. We were handing, like you said, those free bumps. We were just a couple creeper spawners here, a couple creeper spawners. But that's enough.
Couple creeper spawners there.
That's enough to be like, whoa, this is upsetting the economy.
You don't just give away a creeper spawner. Unless some shady business is happening.
That's right.
Because who has just a $10, what is it, a $10, $20 item?
Probably a $5 item, honestly. $4.99 to get the kids lured in.
Yeah, but at the same time, who's giving away just $5 for free?
No one.
Problem
was.
Problem was.
Yeah.
Problem.
Yeah.
That's the name that you manifested.
And that's going back to the glory days, that name, The Problem, because we had a guy that kind of came up with that, and he's like, problem, bro. Kind of a
Kevin.
trollish name, you know what I mean?
Kevin, right?
Kevin.
Yeah,
Kevin had
Kevin.
created a name. We were probably 13, so we were kind of paying homage to our old
Was
name.
Kevin in on this duping
He was
situation?
not.
No,
He was not.
He played with us like many servers ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were paying homage kind of to that troll name that we were
We
we
just
were there
loved
to
it, yeah.
ruffle some feathers and stir the pot. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
we were even legitimately or not legitimately, we were a problem. And we were there to ruffle some feathers.
Yeah.
Dupe or
You-
not, we liked ruffling feathers.
You made your millions.
Yeah.
And you skedaddled.
Yeah.
You scammer, crazy freaking
Yeah.
Goobers,
whatchamacalls.
yeah.
You goofy goobers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You blew up that economy and dipped.
Yeah.
And now we
Good
knew,
for you.
And now we
Yeah.
knew that there was money to be made in video games.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
So
That's
we
the
started
thing.
chasing it.
And the crazy thing
Wow.
is to think, like, in the aspect of all these Minecraft servers, were there other people to do it better than us? You know what I mean? I really wonder sometimes, you know?
Always.
Probably.
Probably.
There's
'Cause I
always
don't
someone
know.
better.
I don't know.
Always somebody better.
It's really interesting to think about.
It is what it is.
Food for thought.
Okay. Well. Till
Just-
next time then.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Next Sunday.
Thanks for having us on the podcast.